Right, I'm live. Welcome everybody. Welcome back to Peter Ray's Adventures. As you know, my name is Peter, part of maybe reseller, all round legend. Topic for tonight, 316 is 3 bank holidays in a month. How do we cope? So, regarding reselling, for example, regarding if you're working a normal 9 to 5 job, childcare arrangements. Let me know how you cope with having 3 bank holidays in this month. So if you're not here, if you're not from the UK, then in May, we've had 3 bank holidays this month. Normally should be 2, but obviously the King's coronation, and we got an extra one, so we may have 3 next year, if I remember rightly. Let us know if you're not from the UK as well. Do you get bank holidays where you can get a day off, an extra day like for the weekend? So Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Because in the UK, most of the resellers go do big trips for sourcing. I'm just going to go down the list in a sec. I do have a coupon code as well on my eBay store, 20% of coupons in the description below. If I remember, I'll put it in the comment section below as well. Also, I've got Instagram, got Facebook, got a Ko-Fi page where you can buy me a coffee, and eBay store as well. And if you can see round, yeah, it's getting a bit full. I had to put VHS on the table. It's got full down there, a few bits around here. So yeah, it's getting a little bit full of stock. But hopefully, fingers crossed, touch wood, I'll be able to get out this weekend at some point. To do a bit of sourcing. I've just told my it's now notified me I'm live. Brilliant. Because that's if I can find room to put stock. But I'm not sure which car boots, if I do go out car booting, that I want to do. But here's what it is. So, Pete WW's popped in. Welcome, Chris. Pat's pops in there. Yeah, I heard about Tina Turner. She was 83 and she wasn't very well for a long time. Died in Switzerland. That's where she lived for many, many years. Shame, because you never know what's around the corner. But she had some cracking songs, like obviously the theme tune to GoldenEye, James Bond. What's Love Got to Do with It? The second version of Simply the Best, and many, many, many more songs. Hi to Carpa, thanks for popping in. Phil's popped in there. Welcome, Phil. Bill's Moon's popped in. Hi, Ali. Scooby Shaggy. Hi, Scooby. Well, Poshmark, in a way, well, I brought one thing with my coupon code. I brought a hat. And then, before I did that, I sold a Charmander plush. And had to wait 72 hours to be verified. And I was wanted to send it out. So I messaged on Instagram. I told them messaged on email. Messaged twice. They got back to me in the end and sent me a label, because you should be able to get a label yourself, but it sent me a label because I couldn't get one off. So I print it off because I've been verified. Then I managed to do it and send it off. It was okay. But the annoying thing, one of the annoying thing is Poshmark. Like, let me just quickly 2 seconds. I'll tell you in a sec. Sales. So I want to go. Come on, load up. The conversation is. I'll have to have a look to see. On my was no, not purchases. Oh, balance. There we go. I'm still pending £8. So we have to send a message the buyer a message to say, please can you make sure you accept so I can get me money. I'm not sure if Vinted do that. Basically, when you sell something, it comes up with you can print off a label. So print off a label, whatever label you want. I would say don't sell anything over 16 centimeters in height, because otherwise they charge you extra for labels and stuff. So you want to get your costs down. So I sold this Charmander plush on Instagram. That one there. I got it from a jumble sale, if you remember. I've still got a few other ones. Sold it for £10 plus postage, and I haven't pressed a button to actually. I'm not sure if it's accept or what it is. I'm just gonna send a message now, just to make sure they do. Please, finalize this deal. This fine. Yeah, because basically you need to finalize it so I can get the money. If I finalize the can't release. Basically, they can't release my money until they finalised the sale. Press the button to say the sale's got there. Yeah. Make sure you use Poshmark Phil. Like sell plushes that are under a certain size. So if you're selling like, I don't know, that for example, like just for example, that's okay. But basically, if you're selling heavier stuff, they charge you a lot more money because only up to 5 kilograms, a lot more for it. Fees are 20%. I haven't really looked into it elsewhere with Poshmark at the moment. I'm just getting after the Americans, giving me invites to stuff and sending stuff. So I've just said to the guy, "Can you finalise the sale? Otherwise, Poshmark can't release my money," which is true because they can't. Because in my balance, Poshmark is saying £8 pending. So I can't release it until they have pressed accept, which I did on the cap that I got. Because I brought this cap here from a guy, my purchase, Vans cap. I got it for £12 in the end. Can't really see it very well, but yeah, Vans cap. Sold for 12. Yeah, that was 30. I got it for 12. And I completed the order by pressing the button and gave me a good rating. That was it. So if I don't do that, then it's no bloody point in selling on there because you don't get your money anyway. But you only get your money when the item gets to the buyer's house or flat or wherever it is, wherever you're sending it, and they've pressed accept. So it's a bit shit otherwise. Hi Damien, thanks for popping in. Scooby Shaggy says, yeah, Vintage do the same with payments, but once it's delivered, the money gets released 48 hours later if the buyer doesn't confirm it's delivered. Not on Poshmark. Not on Poshmark, Scooby, because it's been about 4 days already, and they got to press the button. If they don't, that's it. Hi Donut, thanks for popping in. Doesn't have to be Phil, but it'd be better if it was under 2 kilograms. It goes up to 5 kilograms, by the way. But I'm only doing small stuff, like in the categories like plushes, football cards, Pokemon cards, video games, a bit of clothing here and there. But I haven't really looked into it, to be honest. I've got so much stuff to go on eBay and sort out. It's just I haven't got time. And it's big bank holiday coming up. It's a bit of a pain. So I don't get much time. And last weekend I didn't have any time at all. So I went out on a Saturday and filmed 2 videos, which hopefully be released some point soon. And I also went car booting on a Sunday, so I didn't get much time to do any listing that last weekend. Hi Ian J, thanks for popping in. It's okay, but you've got to basically get on the buyers to when they've got the items, because you can tell on the with the app, you can tell when they get the item, because it says on there being delivered. So you okay, right? Come on, press it. But if they're unhappy with it, they won't press it. You know what I mean? Hi John, thanks for popping in. If they don't do it by tomorrow, I'm gonna message on email, Poshmark on email, and get them to sort it out, because you know what I mean. I need to accept. I think they can auto accept it. Poshmark. If I send them an email. Hi John, thanks for popping in. Tommy's popped in. Welcome, Tommy. Always good. Once you get a good bit of sales rolling, you forget about the holds on Poshmark. In the States, if I don't rate you, it's auto released in 3 days. I usually have £200 to £500 releasing daily on Poshmark. Oh, okay. I have no idea when officially it's going to be released. It's still pending. I'll have a look, Tommy, on that, because I completely forgot about it on the Poshmark. Let's have a look. Where's my sales? So it got delivered. If you like to hurry up. Flipping out. Oh, God's sake. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I've just noticed, Tommy. Cheers, Tommy. Appreciate that. Quillen. Yeah, I've just noticed that. Earnings will automatically be released once a buyer accepts the order, or automatically after 3 days, which I didn't realise because it's a new thing in the UK. So order complete the 22nd of May. So 23rd, 24th. So it might come out tomorrow then, which is okay. I got to remember it's only £8. Gonna take 20% off anyway. So cheers, Tommy. Right, who we got else in? We got Jimmy popped in. Welcome, Jimmy. Don't forget, Jimmy has a show on Tuesdays, 7 o'clock. Comedy, music, and many people chatting in his show, the Jim Riddle Show. Check it out on YouTube. And be there or be square, folks. Okay, it's fair enough. I might be following suit in the UK then. Cheers, Tommy. Yeah, good to see you, mate. Hope you're well, Neil. Right. Okay, yes, okay. If anyone got any questions, put them in the side chat. So as I say, here in the UK, we've had 3 bank holidays in UK. Well, actually, no. In England, I should say. Do excuse me, because Scotland don't have bank holidays. Just in England, for the Queen, for the King, I should say. And we had one at the beginning of the month, and one this weekend. So we've had early bank holiday, the 1st of May, the King's coronation, bank holiday on the 8th, and the spring bank holiday on the 29th of May. So that's 3. So let me know how you're dealing with the bank holidays, whether you're sourcing loads and you got no room for sourcing, or you can't go sourcing because you haven't got any money, or are you looking after your children, or are you going away, or are you just enjoying it because you've got a extra day off from working? Or in that respect, if you are got a day off, is it annoying you because you're losing out on the money? Let us know in the side chat or in the comments below after the video's finished. For me personally, bank holidays are okay. I'm just trying to fill my time, and the weather's nice anyway. So I'm not sure what I'm doing Saturday yet. I may pop out and film some vlogs, or if I don't get a chance, I just stay in and do some shifting some items on Poshmark or eBay. And Sunday I could go to a car boot, but I don't know officially like at the moment, but we'll see. 'Cause I got enough anyway. Uh, oh right, is it on Quillen's channel or is it on someone else's channel? By the way, Tommy. Evening, Monk Thrifter. Thanks for popping in. Good video when you went up the Blackpool Tower. As I said to you on there, I haven't been on for years, so it's good to see that again. The updates. Hi Neil. Festival season starts for me this weekend. Okay. Let us know what one you're going to, because I think. What's the one? Metal festival, rock and metal. 2 seconds. Because my favourite band, Ain't Shikari, are playing. I think it's this weekend. Let's have a look, see what they're setting up for. Because they were doing the. I can't tell. But there was a festival basically this weekend in the UK. Let's have a look. It's gonna wind me up. No, that's the Music Awards on 26th of May. Heavy Metal Music Awards. I can't remember now. Festivals. Greenfield. Oh, UK. I want to put UK. No, not download. Slam Dunk, rock, metal, and that. Because my favorite band, Ent Shikari, are got a slot for Slam Dunk. That's what it was. Down the chat. Hi Nick. Lee, thanks for popping in. Lee. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, decent weather for what you're going to be doing here in UK. Oh, that is actually a good thing. Come to think of it, yeah, that's really good. So cheers for the information, Tommy, about Poshmark. I know what in the UK we can sell on Poshmark. The website isn't up and running yet on Poshmark. I know that Luxury Pickers and a few others may be doing lives very, very shortly on Poshmark. Hi, Kathy. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate that. Flipping goodies. Okay. Fair enough. I'll download. Oh, okay. Whenever download is. Download. Oh, yeah, that's right. 8th to the 11th. That's right. Because the mate of mine said he might be going. He asked me if I wanted to go, but I'm not a big camper out on that. And there was a few bands I would like to go and see. Like on the what was it, on the Sunday, something like that. But I won't be going because I've got all my tickets now. Train tickets and hotel booked for Eastbourne meetup, the 24th of June. So I'll be going on the Thursday of 22nd of June to Eastbourne. Floris and you and another lady, forget her name, on Instagram organised it. I went last year. Apparently there's a few more going this year. So I'm going on Thursday all the way through to Sunday. So I booked another hotel, the Riviera in Eastbourne, right on the seafront, a few minutes from the pub and from like all the charity shops. There's about 12 charity shops. I'll be filming a charity shop run, forget anything, and then a bit of haul, and then filming a hotel room tour, and also filming getting to Eastbourne and going round Eastbourne as well. So it'll be 3 videos from Eastbourne and maybe a YouTube short. But because this year I'm going a different route. Because last year I went like a completely random route past like Horsham and stuff like that, and Gatwick. I think it's Gatwick, like the airport. Anyway, so this year going up to Clapham Junction in London, and then you just get one train all the way down. A couple of hours, simple as. The longest going to be is getting from my location, the local station near me, up to Clapham Junction early. Because what I did, I went on train line and got like a super saver ticket, so it saves you getting a billion tickets. Because I wanted to go really, really early, I'd pay a little bit extra, but I don't mind that. But on a Sunday, coming back is about 11 quid to come back from Eastbourne, which is good on super saver ticket. So I'll be doing that on the 22nd of June. What, really? Richard Van Dyke. Oh, yeah, I saw that, Jimmy, about Richard Van Dyke, yeah. On Jimmy's show last night. There's a section where you have to guess the voice. And I didn't get it till right at the end. Right at the end, Dick Van Dyke. I couldn't tell who it was till right at the end. Well, yeah, you can block loads of words on here because obviously Richard, Dick, you know what I mean? If Poshmark UK is anything like the States, women, athletic / running shoes, crush it, crazy demand for them. Yeah, I think people are listed shoes. So what I'll do, I'll check out, see what shoes I've got left and see what's good on Poshmark UK. Yeah, week or three. Yeah, I'm not going, but because I can't afford it. Yeah, Canada and Australia have it as well. They're working on making international, which would be great to connect all of us wanting international sales. Oh, see, you can turn it on and off. Yeah, people were saying about that, luxury pickers, and others who were on it because there was a Poshmark event in Birmingham the other day. People went to. Can't do Eastbourne. You're at Glastonbury. No, when is Glastonbury anyway? Ha! Everyone's. It's basically. I'm not moaning about it, but basically, it's going to be like no one there. Oh, Jesus! Nowhere near the stadium. I hope. Burn the bloody Tottenham. Glastonbury. 21st of June to 25th. Oh, jeez. So you got Slam Dunk. Yeah, Slam Dunk download, and then you got Glastonbury. Glastonbury on 21st of June. Oh, right. Oh, is it? I always like to watch it on the telly. Oh, well, I'll be missing it. Who's actually headlining Glastonbury? Downloads on the 8th of June. So, Glastonbury, you got Cat Stevens, Guns N' Roses, Arctic Monkeys, Lana Del Rey, Elton John. That's going to be the bomb. Elton John, Glastonbury. Fred again, Lizzo, Lewis Capaldi, Manskin, Slow Tie, Blondie, Ezra, Candy Staton, Young Arts Run 3, Mantric Preach, Fatboy Slim, Alison Goldfrapp, Becky Hill, Carly J. Respon, H, Christina Queens, Chick Sparks, Royal Blood, Naz, X, Alt J, Wray, Rudimental, Beth. I got Khalees from the US. Jesus. Joey Badder, Maggie Rogers. I'm just going through a few now. There's loads. Hot Chip. Oh, God. Why did I got Hot Chip for? They're useless. Mel C's on it. That's right. Wet Paint. Katie B. Dew. They've got loads. Skepta, Ben UFO, Skindred, Metal Band. Christ. Micah Paris, Flipping hell. Flavor D, DMX Crew. Basically, they got so many people on there. So that's on the 21st of June to 25th. Oh well, I'll miss it anyway. I'll have to record it. Remind myself to record it. Yeah, definitely loads nil. Right, let's get back into a topic. Not sure if this is still a block, but years ago, put in the town of Scunthorpe and you get blocked. I've no idea, mate, on what's a block and what's not. 3,000, yeah. So this weekend we have got bank holiday. So let me know in the side chat comments below how you coped with 3 bank holidays in England. Have you been going car booting, or have you been just getting you on your backlog, or you've been looking after family? Because can be a good time to relax. And then again, as a reseller, it's probably normally your best time to source. I wouldn't say always though, because I got a great haul last weekend. If you haven't seen the video, check it out after this. And also, can you afford to go out? So let me know inside chat if you're going sourcing. How many days you're going sourcing? Are you doing the Saturday, Sunday, and Monday? Sourcing. I might just do the Sunday. I'll see. It doesn't make no difference to me because I've got over the FOMO of people going and buying stuff. I go, oh well, if that's done me local, fair enough. Good luck to you. Cheers, PWW. Appreciate that. Oh, definitely. Yeah, it's been quite bad. Like to know what day it is. Anyway, yeah. Just gonna Glastonbury. That's it. I'll write it down there and I'll take a picture of it later. Yeah, it's because of the like bank holidays, something we've had, and it's confusing. Let's have a look. Okay, but as I say, I've like got a good haul last weekend. I'm not sure my local if it's going to be good. It hasn't been the last 2 bank holidays. It's been big, but they were pretty rubbish. Like for example, the first. Let's have a look. Oh, that the 9th. Let's have a look quickly. I'm just going through. Oh, Easter Sunday, yeah, bank holiday, Easter Sunday. That's right. Because we had one in April as well. We have so many. 15th of April. I'm just going down my list. Oh, that's right. Yeah, got confused. That's right. I didn't bother going out on the 1st of May for the bank holiday or the I don't think 22nd of April. Let's have a look. Latest one, 30th of April. No, I didn't. No, because I went on a jumble sale on the 13th. That's right. Yeah, I didn't bother. That's right. Yeah, just excuse me. Yeah, that's right. I didn't go on the 1st because the last one I went to before. Oh no, I didn't go on the 1st. No, I went on the 30th of April. That's right. Yeah, I got one there. 30th of April. Then we had one for the 8th, which was at the Coronation. I just stayed in. Then the 13th, I went to a jumble sale and another car boot, Apps Court. And then last weekend I went to another local jumble, not jumble, Arkham, local car boot. That's right. But I did have a week off. Yeah, that's right. But as I say, I wasn't sure how good the local car boot was going to be this bank holiday, because the last one I went to, last two I went to on the 9th of April and the 30th of April, they were rubbish. Literally, they were rubbish. But I did better on a non-bank holiday with my last video than I did on the previous two bank holidays. So it's weird, that is. Hi, Richard. Thanks for popping in. Hope you're well. Going to a car boot tomorrow. Friday charity shop, says Pete there. An auction on Friday. Saturday and Sunday got some mate to meet up. So beer sesh. Sounds good. So if you're going to the boot on Thursdays, then there's no need to a weekend. But for beer sesh, why not? Yeah. But I don't think I'm doing anything as such like that. But particularly, just tired. Hi, Thrifty George, thanks for popping in. George. Yep. Unfortunately, 82, whatever it was. Ill for a while. But yeah, it's basically, you gotta decide, like, even if you're full time, you gotta decide, like, right, backlog, how big is it? What particular items should I list now? Mainly because the fact is, if you've got a small space like me, you're kind of filled it up anyway, even with a storage rack, which I've got. So filling it up quite, well, should say nicely, I suppose. But as I say, I picked up some bits and pieces on the last one. So I just show you a bit here. So like some magazine, Chelsea mags, got from a lady. Paid £20, not for these, but for a whole bundle. Kept a few for myself. 83, 82, 86, Chelsea FC. So bundles of seasons, I should say, not years, seasons. Particular. And then I picked up a whole load of VHS, which is cool, and other bits and pieces. 50 Joe. I don't tend to do a Monday though. No, I tend not to car boot much on a Monday. I did one last year, but no, I've got enough to get on with next week. So Monday's out for me. I could go to a little book fair, and the charity shops in Purley, but I think I'm gonna decide not to. I may just, because the weather's nice, I may possibly head out for the day. I don't know yet. Depends what I get on and do tomorrow and Friday. But Friday I've got a video to edit. I've got like 2 or 3 videos I need to edit anyway. So I've got to get one edited, because there won't be any editing at the weekend on Monday and that. And then obviously comes back and it's like quite a few days afterwards anyway. So no, probably also cash flow as well. But which I'll see, because my local apparently was big last week. And I was making more reservation space, local Saturday one. But it's just people, normal stuff, like you get in there early at 6. There's people walking around anyway, because the dealers got there from R5 and boot diving in the boots. So there is another one a little bit later, but I'm not really a fan of later car boots. I think the other one starts at 9, 10 o'clock, something like that. Not 100% sure though, particularly, but in a way, like, it can be annoying, like, with a car, a reseller point of view, because obviously feel like the FOMO, a bit like a few people on Instagram having FOMO about going out, like Lucy's car boot, for example, say no more, over on Instagram, and also like having the cash for it and the space. But then again, if you like got kids, that's understandable because like you have it's hit and miss what you do, and then obviously there's good time, nice weather to just get out and just chill. But I think there will be a lot going down car boots, but I particularly 9% fussed about it this weekend because I went the last like two because the 30th of April and the 2 out of the last 3. Sorry, because I missed out on the bank holiday for the King's Coronation because I couldn't be bothered to get out. I could not be bothered. And then I went like 21st. So, but it's just like having to contemplate whether you stick to a local one if that's what you've got, or if you've got other ones you can go to. Thinking about traveling because I travelled quite far on the weekend starting the 13th of May, because it was like rather a pain anyway because I travelled far for a jumble sale which I didn't get a lot at, and then I went to another car boot. I saw a lot of people. Don't get me wrong, Rich and Ian, Jay, and others, but I didn't get much there anyway. And I say like out of 2 out of the 3 I went to bank holidays because the 6th one, for the King's Coronation, I went out on the Saturday night with a mate and we drunk the night away and in a couple of pubs and dancing, and it was great for my birthday and that. So it gets quite tricky. It's just the thing is, when do you stop like sourcing? Literally, let us know in the side chat or comments below. Where do you stop sourcing? Do you stop because you've got enough stuff to last a year, or can't you stop because you get FOMO still, or is it just you've been told off? Don't buy any more by your parents or your mother or like that, or like other family or girlfriend or wife, and that, you know what I mean? You get told off or other partner and all that, or is it just you just think to yourself, I need a day off? Like I had one King's Coronation. Obviously, I was a bit of an hangover, but to say no more, you could have still went to a local, which is 3 minutes away, literally. But I didn't. I stayed home and just chilled out because sometimes you need that from a reselling point of view, or if you're like reselling with family and looking after people or parents and that, you know what I mean? It gets quite tricky. Let's pop into a side chat. Have a look. So we've got any questions. You stop when you run out of money. All right. But don't you have a backup money though? Like, it's always good to have money backup where you, if you think you need to go sourcing or you need to pay a few bills, back up for the money. Monkey 50 there says he tells himself off for buying too much stock, but I take no notice. Well, yeah, I think we need someone else to do that for you, to be honest. But as I've got older, I have less FOMO about people going down with local boots or even people going to other ones, picking up cameras like Muse or Pokemon cards or games and that, thinking, why didn't I go? Vita, I'm like, well, I know at some point throughout the year, more than once, I'm going to get the best haul ever. I did it last weekend and I'm going to beat it at some point this year. Whether it be an overcast boot or it's slightly spitting, or if it's 25 degrees, who knows? But you don't always have to rely on the Carboots, folks. There's other ways to source. Like, for example, Carboots, going to charity shops, auctions, jumble sales, jumble trails, which is garage sales, online sourcing, marketplace, next door, Poshmark, whatever, Vinted, loads of places, and more to source localized contacts, charity shop contacts, and go out the back, all sorts of places. So don't just think, I've got to go to a car boot, I've got to go every single weekend. No, you don't. You just go whenever you feel like it, whenever you need to go. Sometimes I go because it's just a nice place to get out to, because I see, or most times I see people that I know. Last week I didn't see anyone, as such, but I still got chatting to stall holders and other people there and about varying things. It's always good to get out, get some fresh air in your lungs, even though it's a car boot, like, which is like my local grass is quite high up because it's run by the council. Bills and Moon says there, I just source all year. Is that, yeah? If I go to a car boot, I have a budget. Ah, okay. Yeah, so some people take £300-400 like to a car boot, or £100, whatever. I kind of just take what I kind of got left. Like I've done the last few times, and it's worked wonders. Because I'm thinking, if I've got a lot of money, I'm picking up this, that, and the other, and I can't store the stock. And if I'm taking like a little bit of money, I'm thinking, right, I don't need to. I'm not going to get that. I'm not going to get that. Not that being picky as such. I'm just thinking about space. It's the final frontier, folks. That's what it is. I spent all my backup money, emptied £967 at the car boot so far this month, says Damien. eBay needs to start catching up. Aye. So if you've spent all your backup money, Damien, then what are you going to do then if you need to go back to car boots or charity shops or whatever? I'm sure you've got some sort of money somewhere, but as we do. But yeah, for me as well, eBay and that, and needs to just hurry up. And same with myself from listening a few more on Poshmark and that. I need to just get on it. That's why I put a 20% coupon code, which you can find out in the description, and then later on the comment section below, my coupon code, which you can find many items on my store, just to shift them. Otherwise, when it's like when I've got time, possibly next week or the week after, I can get down and get with it to do a stock take. I haven't done one for a number of years. I did one when I started my SKU system, but that was about 3.5 years ago, before COVID, back end of 19. So I need to do a stock take because I've been doing bits and pieces every so often, because I put a few items away today. If you saw my Instagram post, put a few items away, and just trying to sort that out. And I realised some boxes weren't numbered and got to get that done. And yeah, just getting round to things, to be fair. Lee says he has a budget. I have a weekend budget and I'm trying not to go over it. Last weekend I spent everything I had in my pocket. So what would you do though, Lee, if you had say you got weekend budget and you spent it at one car boot on a Saturday, for example? What would you do then? Would you not go to any other car boots, or do you have a reserve budget, like a reserve bit of money just in case? You spend a couple of hundred a month. Fair enough. I don't think personally I'll spend that much more either, really. Because the last one I went to, if I can find my book. Oh, I got it all marked down in here, what it's spent and stuff. £56 I spent on the last lot of stuff I got from my local car boot. Wasn't much. And then a few pounds for a car boot, jumble sale, sorry. Yeah, I don't spend mega much, like amounts. £52 when I went to my local on the 30th of April. Yeah, I didn't spend mega amounts really over the month. I try not to. It's always nice to have a day off though, because either here just chilling, I like to go out if it's nice to film some other videos. Like last weekend, I filmed in Cheam Park and Non-Touch Park, which is very local to me. And I met a couple of people, as some of you may know already, and footage to come from 2 videos. But it's nice to get out, just not go sourcing. Some people, they rely on it. Naming no names, to be fair, they rely on the just Carboots. But it does my noggin in my head in. Like people say, oh, I rely on the Carboots. No. Right. Don't you look at other means of sourcing, like trying to gain contacts or your charity shops, jumble sales, jumble trails, online sourcing, RA, auctions. There's always somewhere to source, no matter where you live. There is somewhere. People often say, "Oh, I haven't got any jumble sales around me," or I'm going to 3 jumble trails today. There will like garage sales and that. I'm like, right, okay, good. Always implore like people to think about where they're going to source, because basically that's what I do at the beginning of January. I mentioned to you before, at the beginning of January, I'm on it. First week of January, which is obviously after the that weird week of Christmas, end of Christmas, that nothing that opens, everyone's pissed, drunk. I'm on it. The first week or 2, usually about a couple of weeks, I'm on it, checking out jumble sales, checking out car boots, some from like my videos, some I wrote down, some on my phone. But what I do need to do soon is write them all down in a book, so I know for future reference I've got them where they are, because I've deleted some information on a couple of jumble sales recently. I think shit, I should have kept that, but never mind. And I'm always looking and going, right, okay, spend a couple of hours every so often in those couple of weeks and go, right, here is that jumble sale, right? When's it on? Okay, so only on this time at the moment. I'll get more information later on. When are the car boots back on? You're supposed to be back on at so-and-so time. And then you're thinking, right, it's still winter period. I'm going to source online. I'm going to look at my backlog, see what I've got, check on my items if they're selling or not, do my usual, sell similars and change title, prices, descriptions, all that. But I'm always looking. And then throughout rest of January, February, March, April, I'm looking quite heavily, not as heavily as the first 2 weeks, but I'm looking quite heavily for varying sourcing options, however far they are, and going, okay. But then you get to learn of like places to source, because people often tell me via Instagram, oh, did you know there's a jumble sale at so-and-so, or are you going to so-and-so's car boot, or I didn't know that, but yeah, I probably will go. Some I do, some I don't, and it's good to have those particular contacts for that particular. And then after usually April, it trickles around, and you basically know of 90% of the sourcing throughout the year, because I've got things on my calendar that's throughout the year, jumble sales and varying other opportunities, say no more. It may change whereas I can't go and that, especially when back a couple of months ago when I had COVID and I couldn't go to a few jumble sales. Fair enough. But you plan at the beginning of the year throughout between now and Christmas, but it all changes at some point throughout the year. But never be afraid to just think that you can't source elsewhere, because there's no sourcing, particularly at jumble sale or car boot or whatever it is. There will be some a car boot or a jumble sale or some source opportunity somewhere nearby, I was always thinking, because I always find that jumble sales are particularly the hardest places to find. I've learned of so many this year through varying people that have helped me by telling me, or I have found out just randomly about this particular jumble sale as I'm looking up other particular sourcing opportunities. But it's always nice to have that help with people that are either localish or seeing something and go, oh, okay, that might be good for you. But always quite tricky to find out jumble sales, particularly. So, but I've got enough now to know, and there'll probably be more that I missed out this year that I may see that next year or get told about. Let's have a look. No, that's right. You said a couple of weeks back when I saw you, you were not buying. You were just selling at the moment. Just gonna get my bottle of water. Still got a bit of a sore throat. Oh, back in a sec. Do send the comments in and check out my eBay store and all. Coupon codes. Right. Grab me water. Forgot to bring it in. What's like a bright plonker? There we go. Much better. Got me water now. Better. Let's say I've had a sore throat for like 2 weeks now. It's rather annoying me, and I've gone through the stages of a cough and a cold, and you know what I mean. It's just hanging about. Never mind. Lee says he only has a £100 budget for the whole weekend and tried to basically get 5 to 10 items. Okay, fair enough. The thing is, though, if you have a death pile and just go through that, you might miss out. Yes, that's one option. But that's mainly for people having FOMO. Literally, like, fear of missing out. Which I don't really these days. Yeah, occasionally winds me up, but I kind of got over it. But I know some point, like, throughout the year, I'm going to get the best stuff ever. But who knows? Life is about trying. If you don't try, you don't get. Lee says there, if he spends all his budget on one day, I either won't go to the other days, or I might take an extra 30 and try 10 times on it. Okay. So it's like also a reserve on your reserve money. I see. Got ya. Yeah, I see. I understand that particularly. Bills and Moon says has found budgeting is key to bridge the peaks and toughs of eBay. Very true. If you're having a tough time on eBay, then particularly not good for sourcing. And obviously, if you're like paying your bills and other money that goes out for other things, then it's quite tricky. I got £100 worth of video games for £2 at a local charity shop yesterday, and £120 DVD box set for £2 a day from the same charity shop. Yeah, I saw that, Damien. I was like, wow. That's the problem with charity shops, though. Like, you get like people saying, "Oh, I've got X amount from this charity shop. I've got this, that, and the other." I'm thinking, how? Because I'm assuming no charity shops were very local, though, Damien, to you. Because it doesn't matter, like, well, it doesn't matter where you live. It's just like the particular charity shops that are what they're putting out, because ones that are like chains, charity shop chains like Oxfam, British Heart Foundation, for example, most of that stuff will go online or to the ragman or like people at the back who just grabs a whole load of stuff and that's it. Or but if you get independent ones, then they're great, but you don't really get many around my way or in my radius for charity shop sourcing if I do bother to go. But as I say, I don't particularly do because I only go if I'm going somewhere and there's charity shops like Eastbourne, for example, and I go, or if I go to a town to try something else for sourcing. But I wouldn't personally because I know that I just can't have a time to like not waste, but you know what I mean. Time equals money, literally. And if you're not finding the stock, that goes. Like for me, jumble trails, so garage sales. I've had a time and motion scan through jumble trails. I know Nick and Andrea always do well, but there's I like villages, more villages. When I lived in Hitchin, I went to villages. Now I live in Norfolk, got even more villages through jumble trails, for example. But when I used to go round them, they were in towns, and it's just like estates and through like houses and stuff, and outside people's flats, and it's just in the end, it just paid me off, like pissed me right off, like about going round, having to go round and stop and do all the rest of that stuff. And it's like, right, I never really got a good like bundle of stuff for the amount of traveling I did there around the jumble trail and back. I had to have a time and motion. I think, nope, that's part of my life is almost gone. Like, not fully, but something that I possibly may revisit if there is one. So another thing, a lot of people don't want to organise jumble trails. A lot of organising for them. There was one this year that I just couldn't be bothered to go to, and that was the last one for Ashford, which isn't far from London. So I was like, oh right, wherever. I'm not bothered. To be fair, the dad got some nice stuff there. It's nice to get out because it's like a nice area, but then again, that's a particular phase of what I used to do after the pandemic. When I found them, well, in September 2020, I think, or was it August, something like that. When I found them, I was like, right, let's get on it. I did a few videos, done. But that's nearly like over. So it's a time and motion to try and just think, can you make the money while sourcing if you're traveling like many miles to go to Carboots, jumble sales, charity shops, jumble trails, for example. But it is all it takes is one stall or one charity shop to make your day, and that's your petrol. What people call petrol money. And they sort of get it. Like a lot of people on Instagram go, "Oh, I've got to pop into the charity shops, get petrol money." I'm thinking, "Oh, right, good luck." But I'm not a fan of that sort of petrol money sort of thing. Like in a sourcing sort of capacity, anyway. I'm not a fan, to be fair. That's in walking distance from where you live. Well, that's good though. So if it's in walking distance, then you can try most days. Lee says been to one car boot with £8 turns into 100. Yeah, a car boot. I don't see why you can't do that. But only if someone or people on the YouTube have made videos on £8 200 or whatever it is. I wonder. True. It depends on time and motion. Like time is in, have you got that time to pop it because you've got other things family-wise or get back for, or you're watching the football, especially on Sunday, like this weekend, or are you like thinking, is the next car boot miles away? Is it going to be worth particular to go? It's always that do don't you thing. I know a lot of people like say like, do they go here or do they go there? And it's very difficult. Bill the Moon says there has a sales target too. I have one category with 40 subcategories, which is my niche, and helps to know for subcategory needs deleting or topping up. This means sourcing is targeted and not random. Fair enough. If that works for you, brilliant. Particular. Oh dear me. Let's have a look down the list. Anyone got any questions or comments? Pop through. We've been going an hour. Right. But good luck though if you're going sourcing this weekend, or if you're going to any concerts or anything like that. Like, oh, I'm trying to look. Oh no, that's in. Where's the other one? Let's have a look. Yeah, you got Donington Park as well. Like download. So I'm just gonna have a list. Heavy metal music, high voltage. Yeah, Slam Dunk. That's what I wanted to. I think this year, like Cardiff Card Show is on this weekend. I think, if I remember rightly, from James Collects, Masterpieces, and a few others who might be going. Let's have a look. Cardiff Card Show. CRDIF. Yes, I did look it up before. It's on 17th of June, is it? Okay, I might be wrong then. I thought, what was this? Something this weekend. 17th of June. Oh, right. Cardiff. Okay, there's anyway, yes, others. 27th of May. Yeah, 28th. Yeah, that's not this. Yeah, Slam Dunk this weekend. That's what I'm thinking. There's a yeah. Ah, okay. So that's in Hatfield Park. Not far from where Nick and Andrew used to live. And Shikari, Billy Talent, Destin Jake. Nice. Nice. Sounds good. Offspring, Billy Talent, Bowling Soup. And Shikari headlining. Sweet. Anyway, let's have a look down there. If you've got any questions. None I can see at the moment. So after your last video, the part with the kids' VHS tapes, okay, I've gone through today. I have today gone through a few and listed them. Yeah, it's always a good thing. So I find like good thing to pick up kids' VHS tapes. Let me just have a look. Find them. Just gotta remember where I put the there we go. Forget that, Mr. Motivator. For example, like I find like kids' VHS tapes do well. Horror, which is like pre-cert, do well. And bundles like Doctor Who, for example. You got like Rose and Jim, classics from my era, youth. Kipper as well. Quite a lot of these ones do well as single listings. Tots Video, Tots TV. Well, it always does that. It just goes off randomly. You've got Sooty and Co. Pingu 4. The best one of the lot is Pingu's birthday. Tots TV. Tots TV. Yes, right. Tots TV house. Many of the urban explorers been to that house, and it's got trashed ever since it ended. 1993. Remember watching that. Learn with Sooty. I say I paid a £5 for the whole lot. Forget that. Weight Watchers. But yeah, kids VHS do really well. I always find that particular as single listings taken off a sticker. $8.99 sticker I left on it. Oops. But yeah, particularly do rather well. So always have a look at the VHS tapes. But with VHS tape, you've got to look at mold, particular molding on the top, or if it's really bad, mold. Then there's no point. So I'm gonna have a look. There. That one's that way around. Ah. Okay. Yeah. I've just realised, upside down, folks. Turn Sooty upside. Sooty. But I sort of know from my youth, because I was born in 1990, so I know that particular ones do well, like Pingu, Fireman Sam, Postman Pat, Brum, Sooty, Tom's the Tank Engine, best ones with Ringo Starr. There we go. Back to normal. Ringo Starr and there we go. That's what I want to have a look at. Casting character, Birds of a Feather. No, not him. Yeah, so I'm trying to look. That's not him. Oh, have a look. Because you got Tom's the Tank, CHOMAS. There we go. Tom's and Friends. Yeah, voiced by Ringo Starr, Michael Angelis. That's it. 1991 to 2012, because Ringo started in the 80s. That's right. And then you got all the new ones, but a lot of them do rather well. So always pick them up. Particularly check out for molding on the side and inside the. And then you got to check out the tapes as well, because with the tapes, to see if the actual tape itself is okay inside, because you've got these two bits on the side to fit down. I very rarely play VHS tapes. Some people say, "Oh no, you should play your VHS tapes." One, our VHS player is in a cupboard, like upstairs, and I ain't gonna get millions of things in front of it out to test it. Two, I go on gut instinct. Yes, there is. I've sold that in the past. Wind in the Willows. Let's have a look. Yes, there is. Oh, sorry. The guide sent me a message on Poshmark. Gave me a 5-star review. 5-star review. Your earnings £8. Brilliant. Thank you very much. always pays to be polite, people. That should come tomorrow. My sales, nope, not going to sales. My balance. There we go. Redeemable, £8. Let's redeem £8. Bank deposit, get paid in 1 to 3 business days. Redeem. We've received your transfer request and it was processed soon. Okay, so I'll check later, see what's gone through to my bank, because you have to transfer it to your main bank. Because I set up another one for eBay, but I'll transfer that over to my main my eBay one anyway. Thank you very much. Bank transfers, transfer to bank, brilliant. I'll have a look at that. Did you see West Ham? Basically, an English football team were playing a team from Alkmaar from Netherlands, and basically as a massive punch up, AZ Alkmaar ultras and West Ham supporters and their families were in this finish. There's this guy Nosey. Someone made a like a figure of that West Ham guy Nosey. Come on. Can't see it very well, but we've been beat up to like, and he was a hero. Literally, he saved a lot of lives, like by defending people. And at the moment, it's on £620. Thursday at 5:05. So if you want it, it's £620. It might be a casual seller, you know, because he sells like wrestling stuff and other bits and pieces. But I'm thinking, that's just class. Cause I saw it online earlier on. I was like, wow. But Wind in the Willows, let's go through Wind in the Willows DVD. There we go. Oh, my accent. Wind in. I bloody hate that. Yes, there is. Let's have a look. I haven't sold it for years. I found it in a local charity shop randomly. And I picked it up thinking it'd be worth £20. No. That's the one. I got about £60 for mine. Oh, can't see. There we go. I keep screenshots of a lot of items that are worth decent money that I can go through and go, okay, let's have a look and just flick through screenshots and go, okay, I've got screenshots of everything that you kind of need, like reselling wise, from football cards to DVD box sets to Kath Kidston stuff, football boots, everything. But it does quite well. So for the particular Wind in the Willows, if you've got any questions, put them in the side chat. I was going to put these back so I don't lose them. Motivation. Pollux for that. Oh, right. Let's put that there. Put a few on there. Rosie and Jim. Smells like a pig. In pigskin. Rosie and Jim. Smells like a bit of shit. There we go. Perfect. Oh, right. So any quick questions? I'll be off in a bit. Just get my Poshmark stuff. Congrats on your earnings. There's only so many messages because I turned all most of the notifications off. I could be bothered with it. It's like bing. 5-star rating. New message. Oh, someone sent me a message. And transfer has been received. Estimated arrival, the 29th of May. Right. So with Poshmark, I kind of gather that what Tommy Bernard was saying earlier. Let's have a quick drink of this. What I kind of gather is that you've got to wait until that particular buyer has received the item, and if he presses the button that accepts it and it's all okay, then you can press to go and request your money out. Then you're doing like a bank transfer. Then you got to wait a few days for that. So I've got to wait till the 29th. So 29th. When's the 29th? Got to wait till next Monday to have me money. So basically, if you need your money ASAP, like daily on that, Poshmark isn't for you. I'm only doing it as an experiment so far. It's a bit of a shit. You can wait forever for your money, but it's got to keep track of it, all your money. Because I sold on the 22nd of May. That's right. Send it out on Monday. Yeah, Monday. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Show details. Sold. That was a Monday. I kind of just having a quick look. Yeah, but I found that once, and I was like, wow, but never found that again. 6 days ago, 18th of May. I'm having a look through my 18th of May, Thursday. That's right. Okay, they've got it. So basically, it could be about a week or possibly nearly 2 weeks to get your money. But if you know more about Poshmark, let me know in the comments below, or Instagram, Facebook, or anything like that, and let me know, because I'm still trying to work it out. And anyone who's sold on Poshmark in the side chat, the comments below, let me know if it takes like a week to get your money after you've sent the item. Shipped. Generate postage label. 24th of May. Yeah, money's released today. That's right. Order was completed 22nd. Yeah, so I sent it the 18th. That's right. So basically, the 18th, 25th, week and 1, 2, 3, week and 4 days. But you don't get your item money, like you get your money after they press the button. So Monday 22nd. So it's basically about a week or so. Bit of a joke, but never mind. So I should have that money on the 29th of May. Right. Okay. It's a bit random, but never mind. But if you say, for example, 22nd, it could have been tomorrow, and they auto accept it anyway after 3 business days. It's crazy. That is very crazy on Poshmark, but it is what it is. Did it send me a message? My sales. If you've got any quick questions, put them in. I'll be going in a sec. Just tell you in a sec about my videos coming up. Okay, brilliant. Okay, so it should come through. Okay, cool. Okay, while you're deliberating and thinking about questions for me for the last few minutes. So on Friday coming up, I'm going to edit a day vlog, which was near the beginning of the month. First week or so of the month, I did a day vlog, and I haven't got round to it, but I'll get round to that on Friday. Get it out on Friday, late afternoon, early evening time. Should be interesting vlog. Then I've still got my concert vlog to edit. I've also got a couple of vlogs from my trip out on Saturday, last Saturday. So Saturday the 20th to edit. So one will be a little bit longer than the other. Then possibly another car boot one this weekend. But I'm always trying to keep at least 2 or 3 videos to edit. So if I don't have anything for a while, then you still got videos coming on the channel, and then there'll be short videos, lives. Some point it'll be gaming, all sorts. So yeah, pretty pleased with that. Okie dokie, brilliant. So let's have a look there. What have I got down the list? Anything else? Can't think of anything else I've got to say right now. But let's say, let me know if you've got any going to do any sourcing this weekend, the bank holiday. If you are, then hopefully get some good stuff. I say I should be back next Wednesday. I should be back on Friday with a day vlog, and then obviously there'll be videos coming throughout the next few weeks, and then hopefully I'll try and get a video scheduled when I'm at Eastbourne, at least 1, possibly 2 scheduled, because I'm going on the 22nd of June up to the 25th. So there'll be 3 videos coming up from Eastbourne, and a YouTube short at some point, possibly. So yeah, there'll be plenty of videos on the channel throughout coming up. So yeah, so thanks everyone for popping in. I'm going to end it right there if there's no more questions. Cheers everyone for popping in and answering the questions, helping on the Poshmark Tommy. Like, share, and subscribe. And also keep subscribed for more content on this channel. And I shall see you on other channels. Thanks everyone for popping in. Appreciate that and take care. See ya.